Europe in World War II. Switzerland in World War II. When you warn your country about the dangers of a two-party system, but the citizens and their descendants don't listen. Marie Curie exposing herself to tons of radiation and discovering polonium and radium. The scientific community. When the Tsar and his family ask why they've been taken into the soundproof basement. Walter Camp inventing American football in 1869. Okay, so imagine rugby, but with battle armor. French kid in 1349. When I'm older I want to. The Black Death. World War II. Start. Switzerland. Your game mode has been updated to spectator mode. Germany and Japan. Coming out of World War II. We were bad, but now we are good. Britain in British history books. Britain in American history books. Britain in Indian history books. Britain in Hong Kong history books. Mum, clean your room. Me, it's not that messy. The room. Caesar, the room Senate. Everyone, invading Russia in the winter is a bad idea. Mongols, I'm hearing some pretty radical bullshit right here. English students studying the entirety of their country's history. Are we the baddies? Civilization if the sea people never invaded. Greek philosophers be like, I have a question. Why? Nobody. The US looking at a poor Vietnamese village. Gotta be Viet Cong in there somewhere. SS officers running into one another in Argentina. It's me, you know me. Thanks dad, but this belongs to you. No son to us. Ye old family tree. Normal family tree. Medieval royal family tree. The Black Death entering European ports. Europeans when they see a cat during the Black Death. Now that is an Avengers level threat. The Roman Empire. Eastern Roman Empire. Holy Roman Empire. Whatever Mussolini was doing. Charles II of Spain. Why my grandmother is also my aunt. Mary Anna of Austria. Because your father and I married each other to keep the bloodline pure. Charles II of Spain. Some explorers discovered tulip. Britain. Cool. Spain. Cool. The Netherlands. Give me the plant. Teacher talking about how Ethiopia was the only African country that wasn't a part of the African slave trade. That one kid who knows Liberia. There is another. British soldier. So have you achieved a breakthrough? Tank officer. No. British soldier. Be a lot cooler if you did. Pimples. 0. Blackheads. 0. The value of the German mark in 1923. 0. Philippines. Thank you for liberating us from the Spaniards. USA. Well yes, but actually no. When your cake day falls on the German day of unification. Oh yeah, it's all coming Zeus and men. Americans when Sarmatians touches their boats. Peace was never an option. Britain's reaction to America joining World War II 2 years after it started. Well, if it ain't the invisible cunt. Serial killers in 1515, after giving some money to a priest. Well boys, we did it, our sins are no more. Armenians exist. The Ottoman Empire. How about a magic trick? CIA training anti-communist troops. Nicaragua, circa 1985. Guerrillas. Me, what countries has the UK invaded? My history teacher. Spain, we didn't blow up your ship. America, too bad. Chinese emperor, I'm going to drink an elixir with mercury in it and live for. Mercury? No. Catholic Church, you can't accuse us of these things, this is slander. Martin Luther, no it's not, I resent that. Slander is spoken, in print it's libel. High school teacher tells class a Confederate flag means you intend to marry your sister. William T. Sherman like that. Roses are red. Violets are red. If you aren't red you'll get shot in the head. Dictators after they are elected. I love democracy. A few moments later. I'm the Senate. British intelligence creates an entire fake army to trick the German army into thinking the landings are at Calais. German army actually falls for it. British intelligence. You fool. You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. Germany in German history books. Germany in American history books. Germany in Polish, Greek, Israeli, Namibian, Byelorussian, Tanzanian and Russian history books. Germany in Brazilian history books. I prefer the real Han Khan. I said the real Han Khan. Perfection. 18th century European doctors hearing about a really gross corpse that had just got buried. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Where? Scientists, time will always be the same, no matter where or how fast you're going. Einstein. Yeah, that's not how time works. Me. What countries fought Iraq in the Second Gulf War? My history teacher. Britain and France. Let's give Hitler Czechoslovakia so he won't start a war. Hitler starts World War II a year later. Britain and France. Well, fuck. Non-Americans after finding out how Americans view history. It's cute that you think you're the hero of this story, but you're not. The first aircraft pilot to successfully destroy another aircraft must have been like my friend who has no knowledge on the Three Kingdoms, but is nice enough to listen. Me retelling Zhang Bei's entire career for the 6th time. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Supposedly dead Russian soldiers. Viking goes to Greenland thinking it's green. Retard who named the place. You fool. You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. 8th grader watches one oversimplified video. Professional historian. Stages of learning history. Wikipedia. Reading books. College major. Professor. History memes. China. Every time a civil war ends, there is another. Martin Luther protests against the church, who makes people pay to go to heaven. The church. That wasn't very cash money of you. Imagine a car, but every time the British Empire colonized something it get faster. USSR soldier dies. USSR. There are others. Historical figure doesn't get married. Historian centuries later. I diagnose you with gay. America wants to create League of Nations. Europe agree after 6 months of debate. America doesn't join. Europe. Hold on. This whole operation was your idea. French peasants. Marie Antoinette. Southern senators upon discussing America's constitution. Gotta be slavery in there somewhere. When your government bombs another country you can't point out on a map. Poland in the late 18th century exists. It makes me so mad that British people say the C word in like every sentence. Like that word is actually awful, please stop. Colonize. Hamilcar. Alright son, you can come with me to conquer Iberia, but you got to make a blood oath saying that you will never be a friend of Rome. 9-year-old Hannibal. Peace was never an option. George Washington. After I leave for the love of God, no political parties. Literally everyone as soon as George Washington leaves. My net worth is 97 billion. Well, mine is 134 billion. Amateurs. What was that, punk? Amateurs. Literally everything bad that could happen when inbreeding. Charles II of Spain. This man caused 17 million deaths with one bullet in 1914 in Sarajevo. I'm calling hacks. He only shot at one guy. Britain raises taxes. Colonists. Peace was never an option. Japan attacks Pearl Harbor. US military-industrial complex. Europeans during the Berlin Conference. French West Africa. Galileo. I have found compelling evidence that the Earth orbits the Sun. Catholic Church. What in heaven's name are you talking about? When the Afghan mountains start speaking. Imminent revolution. Tsar Nicholas II fighting in World War II. Girlfriend. Cosimo di Medici. Just a regular person. Literally the most influential person in Rome. Can't protect you. Can order the whole papal guards to protect you. Not chosen by heaven. Chosen by heaven as banker and great grandfather of the Pope. Might cheat on you. Is always faithful to the Lord. Can't rule a country. Literal Lord of Florence. Makes mistakes. Chosen by the Lord as a perfect man. Probably not famous. Very very famous. He's probably thinking about another girl. What if Churchill tried to get Poland back in 1945 though? Italy when Ethiopia isn't a bunch of barbarians with sticks. Nobody. France in World War II. Teacher, in 1924 how many German marks were there to a US dollar? Me. How to count past infinity. The Confederate States of America, we'll never surrender. Shaman. Flame on. If you enjoyed the video be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to check out my other videos as well. Thank you for watching.